welcome to my pizzeria. We're gonna make sourdough pizza. Yay! And then I'm gonna tell you all about pizza and me. Okay, let's do it. We're gonna sift flour onto the surface. So you might be asking yourself, Tiffany, why are you making a video about pizza? This is stupid. Well, it's taken me a while to perfect my pizza recipe. And I would not say that it's perfected, but it has significantly improved since when I had my first apartment out in Colorado. Why is pizza so important to me? That's another question. Why am I so freaking particular? Why can't I just make a crust and have it be good and not shit on it? So literally since I was like born until, I don't know, I was like 5 years old, 6, my dad owned a pizza shop, and that's what my life was, my life was pizza, okay, to be real. So that being said, I'm extremely particular about my pizza. It needs to be bubbly, the bottom needs to be done, needs to be able to hold itself up, and because now I'm obsessed with sourdough, everything that I make needs to be sourdough, so hence the pizza needs to be sourdough. So now we're going to take the parchment that's about good. Eyeball it. Gonna take our pizza and we're gonna transfer it. This is a scary part. Okay, gotta be fast, bitch. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, that was really good, you guys. That was really good. And then you fix it up a little bit. Okay, so not very round, not very circular shape, but I have a crust and my bottom is thin. So now we need to assemble our pizza. So because I'm super particular, I also make my own sauce. Yeah. So what I do is I take a can of the San Marzino tomatoes. It comes in a yellow can, literally the best ever. And I cook it down, and then I add a little bit of garlic and a whole bunch of basil, and just let that marinate in there for a little bit. And then what I'll do is I'll take that out, and then I'll pour it in an ice cube tray, freeze the ice cube tray, and then put the little tomato things in a bag. So making your own sauce and then making it efficient to fit your lifestyle. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a paper towel over this and defrost it in the microwave for a little bit. Another thing, because I live by myself and only feed myself, I don't go through a whole bag of cheese, so I also freeze that. I just freeze basically everything. And then I got a whole bunch of jalapenos because I do not like cutting up jalapenos because of the juices. Anybody who's done that can relate. Moral of the story, I do those in big batches, so then get like, I don't know, like 5 pounds of jalapenos, cut them up for like 2 hours with gloves on, put them in a big bag, throw them in my freezer. All right guys, so now we have our pizza. She's nice and formed. She has her crust, she has a very thin mid layer. So now we're gonna top it. And for the toppings, I'm gonna do my homemade tomato sauce using the San Mar something tomatoes that come in a yellow can. And then I'm also gonna use shredded Parmesan and sliced jalapenos. And then top it off with honey and some basil. And nutritional yeast. We have our tomato sauce. It's looking good. Load this baby into the oven. I bake on a baking steel. I think that is what changed the game for me, I'm not gonna lie. Once I got this baking steel, this undercarriage, she's actually getting like nice and burnt, and like she has black spots and she holds up, so a baking steel is worth the investment. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Also, these gloves, mega worth the investment. So as a transfer tray, I just need to find a tray that's big enough to fit this pizza. And this looks about right. So I'm going to shimmy this sucker on. Perfect-ish. We're gonna bake this pizza at 500 degrees for, I don't know, I just really keep an eye on it, probably like 7 minutes, question mark. Woo! Perfect. My hair became undone, but that's okay. We got her in. Hey guys, she's done. So let's see what we're working with. I also changed into my pajamas. Okay. Oh heck to the yes! Okay, let's see. Let's see what the underneath looks like. The moment, this is the moment of truth, okay guys? This is why you all need a baking steel. This is why I should have invested in a baking steel earlier, because of this. Okay, it's a little bit hot, but do you see that? Do you see that browning? And then do you see, yep. Thank you. Now, I can't beat my dad's, okay? Because he has a brick or like a wood-fired oven that he uses wood pellets for, and it's like, have to do it outside, and this is the best that I can do. Maybe I can improve, but this is where I've come so far. And this is coming a long way from where I started from, so. Okay, do you see those air pockets? Yeah. Now, just because this is the pizza today does not mean that it will be the pizza in a year. We are ever changing and ever evolving. I really want to learn how to do the Woody's crust, how they do in Golden, Colorado. So then I can just like easily put the honey in. And I also, once I get my own place with the balcony and an outdoor area, getting a wood-fired pellet thing, the OONI pizza oven, that is the goal. Yeah. So, we're ever changing and ever evolving, but this is where we're at right now. And I'm gonna go enjoy my pizza. Pizza. Do you see what I mean by the undercarriage? Like it can hold itself up. That's what I want to see. I don't want it to be, that ain't good. This is why you need to make your own sauce. Thank you for coming along and watching me make pizza. Bye, boo-boos.